Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. We're going to be doing episode 10 of Love, Civilization, and Colonization Start Over. Yes, we're at the 10th episode now. Wow. Once again, we already have this team getting invaded by pink team here. We already see this. But then they shot. The brown team actually invaded this one too. Gets chaotic. They'll eventually take this coast on. Dark red team takes a bit too. Dark red team also decides to go through here. They go on conquest. And they land around here. And make the first settlements over here. And quickly expand. Over Region D's people land. Right over here. The land of meats. Under conquest. Up north they go on. Actually, these teams start going as well towards the center. This team gets all this from that. Well, this team continues up north, but also captures all this in the center area. Now they are quite large in total though, as you may see now. They get up here, and it gets cold, so they stop. So, before they potentially go to east. And this team also goes into the center a bit, with taking over this area in the center. It's pretty peaceful right now, right? Well, not for long. There's a civil war. Let's see what's happening here. First yellow team takes this pixel and these pixels, not related, but then a new color team forms. Indigo team. It's a different type of indigo because this is blue team. No, this one's called indigo, I don't care. It comes up in this team's area. We're taking over this land already. Pink team decides to give a chunk on this too. Well, they can. So capture this land. And yellow goes in for a bit, taking back over these lands. Meanwhile, this team continues expanding down here. Before number one starts, oh no, this is dark yellow green team has a rise over here. Almost, which cuts off almost all their border with plum team. Just so funny name. Red goes in for a bit as well though. That's just a slight bit. Now they have no border with plum team. Which anyway wasn't really a friend of them. So I don't really care. Now blue team's very small. And yeah, there's another 7 more. It's teal team. This time coming up here. Actually, no, down here. Start over here, small amounts. But they start up here now in this area. And there's small uprisings over here too. Those get crushed. Back over here though, they don't, and they take over all this so far already. Or eventually push into this land. And take a lot of it over. Or eventually stop. And the orange team is now going to these lands up here too. And it expands a bit further out into here. It takes a while, but they do it. They also agree to get this. And then in return, they give a bit of this. Purple team also expands a bit. And green team over here doesn't really do much right now. But this team is continuing to expand now. Is the Clairvoyant red team. Oh no. Quickly starts over here. Well, it causes more uprisings than red team. Oh no. It's weird dark purple color team starting here now. Taking away its Mediterranean coast. And continuing down here. This team also continues. Gets cut off. Now this whole half up here decides to join this weird dark purple team. And this whole half here joins green. And this small bit here joins blue. This part also decided to join this team down too. This dark yellow green team. Which now looks very weird. But not anymore as they agree to give away Bivlina. Is asking to invade this team. This team meanwhile gets split up here. Oh no. Into the extremely light green team and long team. Meanwhile over here, red team still losing land. This team continues pushing through. And another team arises. Dark brown team down here. You may see now red is very small compared to earlier. Now it gets worse. This team continues pushing in. Another part joins green. Now they're almost landlocked. Red team surrenders and here's our treaty. First, plum team is gone. Next, here's what red will look like. They still get back this land. And some of this is not completely removed. Also get back some of this. Purple gets this. Looting loses not too much. And they still keep the connection with red team. Let's expand a bit out here to make the borders look less weird. This team doesn't get too much. Indigo team, I get a bit more. Black team, who didn't participate in this last bit, gets this. The red team is pretty crippled. Blue team is kind of too. It's fine. They invade a short bit to get over here and get still a connection with their actual friends. Or they're like pink team. They're more friends with their team. All over here. This team unites with orange team. Wrong color. But this part still chooses to join this team. This part for this team. And they also do get this part. Also these items go back. Next, this team has invaded this team. Starting to push in. And they defeat it. Easy. Back over here, this team goes up a bit further. Accidentally discovers these upper islands that are modern day Canada. The team exploring slightly but can't go far since it's dense, hard, and cold up there. Pink team also goes on conquest down here. Down here. And lands in South America. But they don't really go very far. Since it's kind of hard to go through. And also now this team is landlocked. Now pink team invades this team though. Showing this and quickly pushing this team is very weak. So it gets annihilated. Let's see how it's divided though. This team gets this. This team gets this. This team gets this. And this team gets this. Well, this team also gets split again. And now white turquoise team is here. split it, making it weaker and causing laminations to also grab some short grabs from it and stay weak. After that, this team is very weak. This team's kind of strong. Black team does a pickle. They have another rebellion. It's a new plum team. Not related to the other one at all, slash bit. Thorns here. Easily taking some land from this team. This team also starts invading. Purple, black and green teams, and red team too. Which they are quite strong. So we're quickly taking over a lot down here. This team also gets a slight opportunity and goes in for a bit more land. Down here. It's not this team, the new plum team is still going up. No, this team continues going up. Black team surrenders. And here's how it's done. Now it's just this. And now this thing continues though. For this land. You see it's having barely any problems. And now all these teams surrender. Let's see what happens. So first, this team, it's a bit, not too much. Purple team just gets crushed. Kind of. Also, this part gets split. And this team is likely the largest team on this. And we also get this one team with this. No, on this. And I think that's going to end it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like.